Jovi, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, welcome back. Y'all already know the vibes and how we start our videos. Listen, I don't know what the heck. Okay, today we will be discussing P. Diddy and all of the P. Diddy-ness that is happening all over social media. RICO law about to be in full effect, y'all. I don't even know what the heck. Hey, y'all, I see y'all in the chat. Before we begin, let's handle the normal shit, okay? Please don't forget to like this video. Like it now, because you're going to forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. So, y'all, I put back my regular lens because it was messing with me a little bit. I put back my regular lens. The battle to get it back to the position that it was stressing me out, y'all. So I hope it looks good, okay? Plus, I moved my monitor so I wouldn't be all the way over here all the time. So I did that. I moved it a little bit. So hopefully everything looks good to y'all. Y'all, I want to preface this whole conversation by saying, I don't know what the heck is going on. It is so much things happening. I was up since like 7 something this morning. I'm wired, child. I drank all that coffee. I was up since like 7 something this morning. My brother called me like 30 minutes ago, was like, yo, you seen all this stuff going on with P. Diddy? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yo, he gonna end up either sharing a set with R. Kelly or running and going where Russell Simmons is, because it's going down. And I'm like, yo, it's going down. It's so down. I don't know what's up. I do believe that personally, he is 100% guilty. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Y'all already know the vibes. So we're going to go into a few of the things that have been popping off these last couple of days regarding all of this mess that this menace to society has apparently been creating for about 25 years. It is out of fucking pocket. So y'all already know the vibes. Please like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, support your girl. And I'm going to drop this intro so we can just go ahead and get on with the rest of today's show because, oh my God. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna give you a little bit more of the conversation I have with my brother, and then I got Instagram ready to go, and we're gonna pull it up and get into what's been going on, some of the Instagram posts, and like dive into a little bit. So my brother, who's nosy like me, we mind our business, but we still be nosy. He was basically, and he's a guy. He was like, yo, I believe 100% old boy, he meant Lil Rob, was with all of it, with the girls and all of that. The only thing that tripped him up is when Diddy was trying to get up on him. He was with all the foolishness. He was with the girls. He was listening. He was there for like a year, y'all. Did y'all realize that? He was there for like a year and a half, just chilling, all up in the shits. It was all good until Diddy tried to get a little taste, a little something. Okay, so he was allegedly, again, all good with the foolishness, as long as the foolishness didn't involve him having to give it up. Okay, and apparently Diddy likes motherfuckers to give it up. Meek Mills is on a rampage, crying, I'm not gay. Like, listen, I'm gonna say this before we even get into the rest of the shit. I don't care about anyone's sexuality. If you are, if you bat for the other team or bat both ways, that is really your business, okay? Whatever occurred with Meek Mills is what occurred with Meek Mills, because if you are a willing adult, a willing participant, you know, whatever's clever. This whole situation where people are, you know, going back and talking about Usher and not Justin Timberlake, Bieber and all of that, like, and mind you, I just saw a post like 20 minutes, 30 minutes ago where Alec Baldwin, who is Justin Bieber's father-in-law, is saying to pray for them. So what are y'all praying for? That the business don't come out? Anywho, listen, if anything occurred, which I think it did with Bieber, again, but this is all my opinion, with Bieber, Usher, and anyone who was a minor at the time, that is not their fault. I don't put that on them. That is the perversion of a grown-ass man taking advantage of children and I guess doing what he think he was able to do. When your world is controlled by your penis, sooner or later you will be taken down. If that's 25 years, 25 years, too late. A lot of people have been destroyed because of this nigga and his obsession with debauchery. Okay. Y'all, let me just pull this up because I don't even know what the fuck. Okay, y'all. So, did we speak about this? So, Diddy slammed with yet another. When was this? This was 2 days ago. A lot has happened in 2 days, y'all. It's all over the place. Diddy slammed with lawsuit involving a man who alleged he was groped in his and allegedly forced him to watch something involving Stevie J. What? Okay, let me see. We're gonna go through and then I'm gonna talk about what I've been hearing. We just gonna go through what they posted about it, because this shit been all over everywhere, child. It's been all over everywhere. This actor Columbus Short said that Diddy tried to groom him and invited him to his Beverly Hills hotel room, and because he didn't go, Diddy blacklisted him. But like, if I remember correctly, didn't this nigga put the hands on some girl? He put the hands and some feet on some girl, and that's why he got blacklisted. Okay, but I guess let's double dutch ourselves into the situation, Y'all, Meek and Academics been going at it so hard. I don't even like Academics, but like a clock can be right twice a day, okay? And Academics was going in. Now, I refuse to read. Already read Cassie's 1,000-page report. Okay, it wasn't 1,000 pages, it was like 30-something pages, if I remember correctly. That was just too much. That stressed me out. I'm not going to read this new, I believe it's like 78-page lawsuit against Diddy. I'm not reading it because it's just gonna, again, stress me out. And I ain't got time for Diddy to stress my life. She said he assaulted his wife. I knew it was something. I know he put hands and feet on somebody. Diddy's a menace, but he ain't do everything, child. Oh, child, look, let's listen to this. This is the girl, okay? Y'all might be too young to remember, child. I remember this. When Shine went to jail for like 9 years, and everybody in the world, especially everybody in New York City, knew it was Diddy. Jennifer Lopez hid allegedly, throw that in there, allegedly had the thing on her bag. And Cassie been telling y'all that he be hiding the gun in the women's bags and shit. The security ain't gonna open the Birkin, okay? And this lady was powed in the face. So let's listen to what she has to say, because Jesus Christ.
Hey, how you doing? So
why I can't hear it? Hold on. I be messing with my headphones sometimes. Hold up. Here we go.
Here today about this latest lawsuit with the P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Puffy, Sean Puffy Combs, whatever you want to call them. Lawsuit that has come out involving the producer Little Rod. So basically, his last two lawsuits, or last two major lawsuits, the one with Cassie, she made mention that Puffy made her carry his guns into nightclubs and wherever they went. And he threatened her to make her feel like she had to do so. And while there were lots of things of importance, that stood out to me. And I'm going to tell you why. In this lawsuit with the producer Little Rod, they were both SA'd by him and threatened and physically harmed. But in this lawsuit, he appears to be a very young producer to me. But he said something very specific. As a means of threatening him, Puffy said, that's why I shot up the club in New York back in 1999 and let Shine take the fall for it. Let me tell you why that's of utmost importance to me. Because I am the woman who he shot in the face in that 1999, December 27th, 1999, Club New York shooting. I have told everyone ad nauseum since then, even the surgeon who did the surgery to take the bullet. I got shot in my face with a 9mm hollow point bullet called a cop killer. I literally have told everyone and never changed what I said. I watched him. I got pow-powed in the face. I watched him fire the gun. I've said it all this time. Even the surgeon who did my surgery to take out part of the bullet fragments that was aspirating into my lungs and try to remove as many bullet fragments as possible testified in the criminal trial that while they were putting me under, I was screaming, Puffy, pew pew me in the face. He testified in the criminal trial. It is in the record. They all knew he did it. Everybody knew he did it. But he paid off the club bouncer named Sharice and all these other people and the club owners with their video to hide the video. That's his MO. I told everybody that. This man almost took my life, has traumatized my life, has caused undue harm, irreparable damage to my life, lied his behind off. I've had all these youngins on the internet harassing me, swearing that I'm making it up that he did it. And look what he did to Little Rod. He threatened him. Oh, you don't think I bust my gun? I shot up the club in Club New York and let Shine take the fall for it. I shot them people. Well. It only took 24 whole years for it to come out. You see this tattoo? This commemorates me getting shot. It took 24 years for him to come out and say it. I've been saying it all along, but y'all pick and choose who y'all want to believe. Oh, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Not only did he pew me in the face, he also set off a course of harassment against me for the past 24 years. When I tell you the things I went through, there was a time in 2017 and 2018 where I got 7 flats on my BMW, 7, the same tire, in a 2-year span, 7 on the same tire, and they were all new. Every time it happened, I had to get a new tire. I have the pictures to prove it. Harassing me. You want to know why? Because prior to Cassie, I was the only person to be victimized by him and then to successfully sue him and get paid. And he had to pay me out of his pocket. He has never gotten over that. Oh, baby. You see this RICO charge that's about to come? This conspiring and pew-pewing up the club and ruining or attempting to ruin my life? As God as my witness, I will not stop until you suffer every single iota of punishment until I have every second of recompense that you took from me. For every tear that I had to cry or my children had to cry, I am going to get $1 million back from you.
Ooh.
Hey, how you doing?
Y'all. Hold on. You click out of here. Y'all. I got some more video. Jesus Christ. Share screen. Let's go to Twitter. I refuse to call it X. Okay, let's go to Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter. That's where I be tweeting it up. Oh, see? There I go. Diddy is a menace to society. Funny. Anyway, he is a menace to society. So people are saying...
Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. Turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely. Now,
he said because P. Diddy be wanting a party, and you got to tell him no. Listen, Cat jumped. Listen, let's continue down this shit, boy. This is funny. This say Cassie sitting back after lighting the match on Diddy's reputation. You damn right. Damn right. Good for her. This is the video of the young lady we just saw. I don't want to play the news thing, y'all. This is how. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. They said this is Meek Mills. I don't know why people are so concerned. I don't give a shit about Meek Mills. Can I be honest with you? I don't care about. Let's play this.
Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it. And you did it.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shouts out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. I should look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. I should.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like that's how. Back in the days when he was like 10, I was a little bit older. His older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes.
Why are you fighting with he was like 10, and y'all used to fight over the frosted flakes. What the fuck was Usher doing at 10 alone with Diddy ass?
You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted.
Why are you wrestling a 10-year-old over cereal?
Place because
perverts can't. What the fuck they be saying? They be telling on you. Just gotta let people talk, and they will wholeheartedly tell on themselves. All of this shit is exhibit A, B, C. Fucking, we on exhibit 28,000 right at this point.
He used to always get up early. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
what the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's going to acknowledge this for me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the frosted flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid.
Even Kevin, like they talk about this. I don't know. I want to play the song. He's talking about effing people, and I don't listen. This whole shit. They was like Biggie wasn't cockeyed. He just knew he had to keep an eye on P. Diddy. It all makes sense now. Child, listen. Child, listen. Child, listen. Let me. So where are we at this point? So apparently, I really need to get new headphones. I put new headphones in my cart, so I will be getting them soon, y'all. This shit's be flaking on me, literally. Where are we? I do know I had somebody else I wanted to speak about. P. Diddy out here wholeheartedly apparently admitting to grooming people like Usher. I would hope it wasn't true, but you are not. But I will say that, you know, these boys, especially when they were young, these girls, these boys are not accountable for what these adult perverts did to them. You know, they were a victim. Okay. The Meek Mills of the world. There is a recording of Nicki Minaj on Queen Radio. I wish I would have downloaded it, but I didn't. I was just going. It was so much shit this morning. I was just like, oh my God. It was a recording of Nicki Minaj on Queen Radio saying that, you know, something along the lines of, oh, these rappers that y'all want me to be with, they be gay, they be emotionally abusive, physically abusive, all of this shit, you know. And people are wholeheartedly believing that she was talking about Meek Mills, right? I'm trying to find, I don't know. Y'all know whenever I'm trying to find something while I'm live, I could never fucking find it, y'all. Never. Can't even find it. Don't even see where it goes. But whatever. That, hold on. So, okay, let me focus. Then there is a rapper, I think she's a songwriter called Red or something like that. She like has a red wig. I don't know. And she's out talking about how basically P. Diddy, like a lot of people are saying, demolished her career because she refused to sleep with him. And she is also suing him. It is crazy. They're talking about P. Diddy's lawyers came out yesterday, okay, who was also named Sean, but apparently the Sean that we was talking about the other day is a girl, okay? But nonetheless, I don't know if I want a lawyer with my same name. Something just seems jinxy about it. So Sean, the lawyer came out and just said, oh, the women who Lil Rob were identifying in the still shots of the video that were blacked out, okay, in the dark, kind of in a dark room with Diddy, blacked out, with their arms around Diddy's neck. Oh, they're not minors. One of them is a 30-year-old woman. And then you had some random woman posted. Where was that? It was on TMZ, child. Then you had some random woman. Let me go to TMZ. You had some random woman coming out saying, oh, that was me. That was me. I was, I'm 30 years old. But the gag of the whole thing is like the whole face is blocked out. It's a dark room, whole face. Then she had on like this blue outfit. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Then she had on like this blue outfit. Trying to see if I can find it real fast. There's so much shit about this whole situation. Anyway, but like everything is blacked out, but this random woman who again is on somebody's payroll, in my opinion, came out saying, oh, that's me, ma'am. Diddy has a damn near party every week. How do you know that was you? How do you know that was the day? Diddy only had a white t-shirt on in that party. You don't know what day that was. You done jump in and you done double dutching your ass into a conversation that has nothing to do with you. And you gonna get caught up in this bitch. A lot of people are about to get caught up and taken down. A lot of these dudes, a lot of these entertainers, rappers, I always said, you stay away from those rappers. Y'all think this shit is a go. The debauchery has been going on for what, about 25 fucking years, okay? 25 years. Puffy and probably long before that, but especially in hip hop, the last 25 years, Diddy has been a nuisance, a menace to society, been out here just tearing it up, just doing a whole bunch of reckless ass shit, been taking advantage of minors, alleged, all this shit is alleged, but allegedly taking advantage of minors, putting these male rappers in positions where they feel like they gotta give it up to succeed in the industry. Y'all don't ever know we notice anytime Puffy is on camera asking someone, Oh, when you gonna come to one of my parties? You come to my parties, they look shook to death. I remember it was I think it was Drink Champs. I'm not sure. It might have been Drink Champs, it might have been somewhere else. But Puffy was on there with Fabulous. And the look on Fabulous's face, the horror, he was stuttering. Okay? He was stuttering. Right? He was stuttering. My brother stutters. Well, he don't stutter no more. He used to stutter when he was a little kid. He doesn't stutter no more. You know what it takes to get that nigga to be stuttering now? The rage he has to be in. The anxiety he has to be in a specific situation to fucking stutter now. That's when I know this shit, he about to blow. That's when I know my brother about to blow. When he talking and then he starts stuttering again, it's going down. I know that it's going down because you know what it takes to get someone who has overcome stuttering to fucking be an adult man in their fucking 30s and 40s and to start stuttering again. Child, Diddy is a menace. I say, I give it a month. And his ass is going to get locked up for RICO charges. He might try to escape the country, okay? But I don't know. Could they extradite him? They didn't extradite Russell Simmons, but Russell Simmons was only, not to say that only, but it was like SA. We're talking about fucking RICO charges. These are Al Capone moves. Okay, these are tax evasion, bribery. It goes down it used to go down that bad boy, and it goes down everywhere around Puffy. I'm telling y'all, as a fucking native New Yorker, I don't fuck with them Harlem dudes. Them Harlem dudes is different. Okay, they different. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Y'all, I'm about to drop this link and get into these comments because I want to know what y'all think, because this shit is, I'm trying to think if I forgot anything because it's so freaking much. It is so much. This guy, like I said, I didn't even know where to start. You know, I wholeheartedly believe they about to hit him with, this is my opinion, he gonna get re-hit. Well, I don't know if he can get maybe bribery regarding the 1999 situation. He probably gonna get re-hit with that, with some sort of bribery charges. This nigga gonna get life. He probably gonna get hit with Biggie. He probably gonna get hit with Tupac. Okay, because I don't think it was Suge. I never really thought it was Suge. I think, you know what I'm saying? I think he gonna get hit with Biggie. Puffy is out of fucking control. And now that I think about it, really just sitting here, the whole Biggie and Tupac situation popped off because they were upstairs and then Tupac went down and he got lit up. That is some Harlem nigga shit. If I ever tell you that is some, in my opinion, especially seeing how Puffy get down, I never thought that was Biggie's, you know, because we Brooklyn niggas, we be on some shit, but we're not me like that. That shit, now that I think about it, you know, and yes, Puffy had connections with Biggie, so Tupac just assumed, you know, Biggie was involved in that shit, and Biggie was not, in my humble Brooklyn opinion. I'm raising my right here like I'm on fucking trial. My humble Brooklyn opinion. I see you, Nadia. I got you in a second. It ain't have nothing. Biggie that had nothing to do with it. Biggie didn't know what the fuck. That was Puffy trying to do some shit for whatever reason, and that nasty Harlem. What's a good word for Harlem niggas? Them niggas is conniving. Okay, they connive. I ain't gonna hold you. They conniving. They will set their mans up. You gotta remember, Harlem is where you got that's where Nino Brown came from. It's fake, but you know what I'm saying? That's where all of them Luke, what's his name? And remember, and if you don't know, Puffy Daddy, who ain't here no more, he used to be out there with them peoples. So Puffy is not new to the game. Puffy ain't become a part of the game when he started Bad Boy. Like he was some righteous little boy in school or whatever. His mama was in these streets. I'm not saying what she was in these streets doing. I'm not saying no shit like that. But his mama was in these streets. His daddy was in these streets doing what the fuck ever. And he was raised like that. So, hey girl.
Hey girl, Harlem dudes are grimy. I just referenced Paid in Full. Okay, the movie Paid in Full.
Harlem dudes are nasty work. I don't do it. I mean, they not like what I be like, you know, the Bronx. They not like that. They are grimy. They will set you up. They will set their brother up. Like
they will set their mama up.
They set their mama up.
They do not care. And it is known out here in these streets that they grimy. But Puffy, yes, I totally agree. He's definitely a menace to society. And his money has gotten him out of everything through the years. But I think that it's time for him to pay the piper at this point. But people need to stop covering for him. People need to start going to the police and reporting at it. Okay? Like, that's why he's been able to get away with this stuff for so long. And I wholeheartedly agree. And I know my girl Bree, my good girl Bree, she'll disagree. I believe they about to set him up for a RICO because I think the system is tired. But like New York, the PD needs to be under investigation. LAPD needs to be under investigation. They are all involved in a cover up, I believe, in my opinion, of Biggie, Tupac. It goes way back. And this is all allegedly, all right? And even Kim Porter, that situation is suspect. All right?
Suspect.
This man has been able to cover his crimes through the years. And let's not forget the New York College event where several people lost their lives. Puffy event, oversold tickets, and Wendy Williams tried to warn people not to go to that event. I remember on the radio station when she was talking about it. He's a menace to society, and he's a power vulture.
Yes.
And I believe that thing with Meat Mill in the pool, I'm telling you, Jovi, he was just looking like, what the F happened? We don't know if he drugged that man because he gets off on taking over people and overpower. Yes. He gets off on it. Look at what he did to Justin Bieber. What does this grown man want to hang around young kids for?
I don't know.
It's weird to me.
Yes, it is.
It's weird to me. But it's gotten so bad through the years, his alcoholism and everything, that he's telling on himself. He's a monster in plain sight. And I take you back, and a lot of people think that Jonathan Odie, that Blicky the Trump Hotel or whatever, and he was in that interrogation, he revealed a lot. And people don't take him seriously, but all of a sudden he is gone. Nobody knows where he is, right? But that yacht system is how they transport and do a lot of their dirt.
Yeah.
And y'all fill in the blanks. And I'm telling you, people need to start adding Senator Blackburn. She thinks she needs to uncover Epstein. No, she needs to uncover what's going on in the music industry. It is so much dirt.
I was about to say Latia James, our attorney general here in New York, she just finished up Donald Trump. She coming for that. She coming for that.
And as he should, like, because look at how many lives he has ruined through the years. And you got to think about it. Puffy is not a real artist. I never respected him as a rapper. I never liked him. He cannot even do an album with having a bunch of features. That's why he steals publishing from people.
Yes.
To take credit, because he don't have the skill set of his own to do it. That's why Biggie had to go, because Puffy has to be the best. Yeah. God forbid if he's not the best. He's an egotistical, narcissistic. Woo! He going to, and I am going to be on it that day when that mug shot dropped. Because the only reason why he been able to get away is because of all the money he been throwing around. And you got to look at our justice system.
Yeah.
It's broken. If someone can get away for 30 plus years with all the crime he has, and there's footage I showed today, footage of him saying, I'm gonna teach y'all how to play and break the law and get away with it.
Get away with it. Yeah, I saw that videos. Girl, it was so much. I was like, what in the world? I was like, it's too much. It's too much. I'm like, there's so much going on. It's just, we're there. We thought when Cassie jumped it off, we thought it was there. No, that was a slow roll. That was a slow roll. Now it's like this. It's like every hour on the hour, some insane shit is coming out about this man.
Exactly, and I agree with you about the. See, people need to understand. Puffy have a lot of hands in media, so he's spinning the story. He's spinning all the stories. Okay, maybe all right. Let's just entertain that. Maybe those are the women in the pictures, right? Because I thought the same thing. Like you can't tell who in these pictures or whatever. That's only one part of the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the plethora of things that's in it. And although I don't believe everything old boy said, I think he playing two truths and a lie. He throwing everything out there.
That's what my brother said. My brother said he playing, but he's saying a lot of truths, but that motherfucker, she was with a lot of that shit.
Exactly. I mean, I believe he was gay for pay. And Puffy didn't pay him, and now he in his feelings. You got a brother man from in jail suing Puffy for his publishing for Act Bad. Because Puffy done stole his music. You understand? Like, but people need to stop coddling these people just because they giving them hush money. Just feeding them hush money. You creating more victims. But until you're affected by it directly, now you want to come out and say something after you don't witness him break all these laws.
That's why I was like, when I looked, I said, wait, he was there for over a year.
Come on, ain't no way I'm gonna be working in an environment like that, and I'm constantly getting paid and harassed and this and that. Ain't amount of money in the world that make me sit in an environment like that. But people just be really, really thirsty to get on, and they use that as leverage. People's hunger. They use it as people like Puffy uses it as leverage. And how does man acquire so much power without no talent? It behooves me. It behooves me. And it's just because he get in the right rooms with the right people and he willing to bend over for it. All right, let's just call it what it is. And he got him a rich billionaire in his back pocket. That's who's funding all of these legal bills and stuff like that. But Puffy belongs in jail. And
you know what I was thinking? When it comes to the Meek Mill situation, again, what you do, if you grown and you were okay with whatever,
your business.
Okay. But remember when Meek Mill was locked the fuck up, and remember when all them billionaires came out, all them football team owners came out to help Meek, and Meek was chilling with all of them. Do you think that Puffy sold Meek booty to get him out of jail?
Yes. The whole setup
runs deep. This shit runs so deep. I was sitting here today like, what the fuck? And then my phone just rung, and my brother was like, bitch. I was like, bitch. Like, what
the music industry is diabolical. You gotta give up. But it's no like, oh, it's just your talent. No, you gotta give something up. That's how they have set it up. The music industry didn't used to be like this. It wasn't until the late 90s when Diddy and L.A. Reid and Russell Simmons started coming in. That's where all this freakazoid stuff started coming out. And you gotta bend over for it and this and that. Like, cause my brother, he used to do produce beats and stuff like that. He had a whole meeting with the flavor unit, and everybody in family was like, you was on, why you ain't take the deal? You know what my brother said? He was like, cause I'm not gay.
Yeah.
I wasn't willing to bend over for it.
Yeah.
So you just gotta stand in your conviction, stand in your word. But people need to start pressing charges against these people and stop holding their secrets. And that's why, like, that's why you got the Puffies and the R. Kellys, all right? And that billionaire status, it come with a price.
Yeah.
It come with a price, believe that. And I believe they coming for Jay next, Jay-Z, because he got a bunch of skeletons
God.
in the closet.
You know I love Jay-Z, boy. I'm gonna be in here fucking drinking.
That's what he get for leaving all these illegitimate kids around. All your kids look like
Oh
you, Jay.
God.
All his kids look like him. Say it ain't so.
Damn.
Say it ain't so. But I agree. Puffy is a menace to society, and he has to be stopped at this point. And I always because people are scared because the authorities are in his pocket. Well, the authorities have bosses too. You keep climbing to the top till you get the justice that you need. Okay,
Al
because
Capone had motherfuckers in his pocket too, until he came across the right fucking one.
exactly, Mr. Untouchable, you got touched. All right, so everybody goes down at a certain point, and it's only but so much his money is going to get him, and it looks like everybody's trying to drain the swamp right now. All right, they trying to drain the swamp, but I just believe there's a lot of truth to it, and he can't hide it anymore. And all Diddy had to do was come out the closet. Don't nobody care no more.
Nobody
Who
cares.
you sleep with? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. But he's just an abuse man, and he loves to abuse his power, and that's his real drug.
Yeah.
Power. It's
Powerful.
videos of him. I'm the ish. I'm the man. I always get what I want. It's videos of him.
Yeah. I agree.
He's out of control. But Puffy, you can run, but you can't hide. You
Mm-hmm.
better go. You better go chill with Russell over in Valley. Yeah, that's why he over there because there ain't no extradition treaty. Okay. Thanks for having me, Jolie. Make sure y'all thumbs up this video. Don't donate to the channel. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, boo. Have a good night. All right. Y'all, she ain't telling no lies. Y'all know back in the day, my first job, well, the first job I got on my own, was at BET. I've told y'all this before. I used to run the chat rooms back in the day, the 106 and Park chat rooms. Y'all, it was me in the back. That was me. Anyway, y'all, my mentor, who was the editor-in-chief of BET.com at the time, but when I tell you, she refused to let me go to any party. Even when I went to the BT offices and I transferred and I was, working with some of the writers and shit, they were not allowed. Some of the girls, the guys, whatever, they would go, after whatever artist came, they would have a party or event or whatever. I was not. She was like, no, you can't go. And I used to be like, for certain people, I'm like, damn, I want to go. I want to do this. Like, oh shit, they doing this. She's like, no. She's like, you want to work in fashion, right? Go to fashion. Go work in fashion. This shit is nasty work. And this was 99, 2000. I was like 19, 20 at the time. You know what I'm saying? It was back in the day. And she was like, no. What party? Oh, you can't go to that party. Oh no, you know what happens? They didn't tell me specifics of what happens at the parties, but I figured it out. And I figured out this ain't what I want to do. And even when I did, I swear to you, when I graduated, and I was going into fashion PR, I had an interview for a music PR. It was I would have got hired. It was an all black company or whatever, but it was just, they was like, especially with my BT experience or whatever, they attempted to hire me, and I was like, nah. I was like, one, I want to work in fashion, and two, I know how this goes. It's nasty work, bruh. I shout out to my old mentor because she saved me. When I was young, I ain't know no better. I just wanted to be out and about and at these parties and and I didn't know what the fuck. But that lady was like, no, you can't go to the party. She even told the writers that I was working underneath, chucking them. She told them, she was like, she cannot go to any of those parties. Don't tell her about them. She don't need to know nothing about them. And they were like, no, oh, well, even if like the artist, trying to talk at the end, trying to talk to me and be like, yeah, hey, you having a party? They'd be like, oh no, she gotta go. We gotta go. Let's go. They were like, oh, the mentor said you can't go to them, these events. Leave her alone. Please leave her alone. And I never really fully comprehended it until I got a little bit older. By the time I was like 24, I figured this shit out. By the time I was 24, because I knew it was debauchery. I knew it was shit. But in my mind, it was people did shit if they wanted to do shit. You know what I'm saying? But no, bitch, you was just put in bad positions. People, like they said, people was spiking motherfuckers' drinks. I know so many people who would just quit or just disappear. Just they done. They out of it. They out of here. Why? Because of whatever occurred at the party that my mentor refused to let me go to, because she known me since I was a teen. She was like, oh no. Shout out to her. Hey girl.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, yeah, we hear you, boo. You on camera.
Oh.
You have anything to say?
I do.
Okay.
I'm going to say this about Diddy. He's going to take down as many people as possible.
Girl, I like your accent. Where you from?
Atlanta.
Okay, girl, go ahead.
He's going to take down many people as possible. Now, you notice that he did not settle this case. He wanted this case to come out because he's trying to take down as many people as possible.
So do you think he gonna end? Do you think we gonna find out he's ended up hung up somewhere like the Epstein man, or have a heart attack like Kim Porter, so he won't be able to expose the world?
He's gonna be on Epstein Island somewhere.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say this about Diddy. When this came out, he knew that it was going to affect Young Miami. He did not care. Because the same thing he did to Cassie, he did to Young Miami. That's why she's somewhat quiet, not saying anything, because it's going to affect her and her brand. Why would you why you did not pay this lawsuit out if you care anything about Young Miami? You're going to take down as many people as possible.
Yeah. It's the power, like Nadi said. It's people like him, like our wordist. It's not about they can get it from somewhere else. It's about the power over people. So like you're saying, it's still a power rush for him, but it's a power to destroy all of these people now.
And it's sad, and it really, really is, because the same way you molest, the same way you SA a lot of these young guys in the industry, I believe he's doing it to his sons too, because there's no way a predator will not touch their children. If you're a predator, I don't understand. I don't. Somebody need to get them girls out and up under him, because ain't no telling how you grooming your own daughters.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Yeah. Because a predator is a predator, no matter who's in the room. It can be your children, somebody else's children. It does not matter.
Yeah.
And what makes it so bad, Jovi? We looking at a little small portion of this picture, and we're gonna watch it play out. I mean, the only way they're gonna get Diddy is to break them pockets. They got to get him broke. Because if long as he got that money in the bank, he can still pay people off. He can still hush people up. But they got to tap them pockets. Yeah. And his sugar daddies. Because he got a lot of sugar daddies. that can to keep his bank account flowing, for he won't rat on them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad. And you're right. Jay-Z, just like 90 said, Jay-Z next. And we don't even know how deep this goes.
We don't. Well, I don't think we'll ever know how deep it will go with Diddy. We'll find out a lot, but it'll still, in my opinion, probably only be about 25% of all the shit he's done.
So why is he picking and choosing which lawsuit to pay off?
That's also a good question.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why you paying for certain lawsuits? You had a lot of respect for Cassie to pay her off to hush her up.
Mm-hmm.
But when this man put Young Miami in this, you didn't pay that lawsuit off. Your son was leaked in this too. Would you think you will pay that off for your son won't be exposed?
Just my son, just my child. I only got one child, but just my child in it. That's gonna get paid off before anything. Nobody say anything else. That one is gonna get paid off.
So why he didn't pay? Why? Why would you let this come on your son like this? Do he love his children?
I don't think people who are really narcissists really actually love their children. They say they do. It sounds good. They put on a show, but no, I don't think so. I don't think they can. You know, narcissists can't love nobody. So,
well,
it's a show.
Well, what is he showing us? How stupid he is? Because he really is stupid.
He's showing us who he really is, I think. We're seeing what people been saying for decades. He's effed up. He's this, he's that. He's showing us who he is. You can't hide it no more.
So why is people still in bed with him? Now since it don't came out, they want to separate themselves because they don't want the truth to come out about them. But he don't have nothing to lose. Just like R. Kelly went down by himself and didn't tell on nobody. That ain't Diddy. He a real snake.
Mm-hmm. I agree, sis.
This is a train wreck. This is a train wreck, and we just finna go into March. We finna be in the third month of the year. And what lawsuit gonna come out tomorrow?
I don't know. That's why I said it's literally like every day. It's like not even. It's like every hour on the hour. As soon as I refresh some shit, boom, something else.
It's something new. That's why I don't understand why you didn't pay for this lawsuit? Why you should have just paid this man off to keep your son safe. And I know just the mama over there saying, Lord, if I can just get to Diddy myself.
She told us a couple months ago when they were involved in that car accident. Remember when they were involved in that car accident? And she said, and Justin, they were like, oh, it was Justin driving. She was like, my son wasn't driving. You the devil, nigga. She was going off.
That's true.
She was going off.
But still though, when they was up there at the college and they up there beating up the coach. Come on now. They were
when the boy got a full ride to Harvard.
What? He
got a full ride to Harvard, but
Diddy who he was
Diddy
sleeping
couldn't
with.
Control him. No, Justin, a smart little boy. He couldn't control him in Harvard, so he made him go to UCLA. Then fucked up his life out there and getting into fights with coaches and all of this shit.
Mm-hmm. But how he get in UCLA? His sugar dad over there at UCLA, ain't he now? That's one of them outside of Clyde Davis.
It's a lot of them.
I know. This is disgusting. I feel so sorry for them twin girls. They still young. They beautiful.
They lost their mama. The daddy is allegedly, in my opinion, their daddy is probably responsible for that.
Yes, allegedly.
Like, child, this is just everything about this shit is disgusting and disturbing. Everything. Everything.
Yeah, but what he don't realize, why he's sitting up here thinking he King Kong of the world, you tanking your ship, boo. You got to know when to just go ahead and let that ship drown and let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And he don't know how to let it go. He want to hang. It's two things that my mama told me that people can't take from you. They can, long as you got power, they can take your money. Because when you have power, you can get that money back.
Yeah.
But if you ain't got no power, you gonna go for that money.
Mm-hmm.
So money brings power. And long as this man had this brain for over 30-something years, it's disgusting. For 30-something years, this man been in the business, and now it's 2024 and all this stuff coming out. This should have been aired out a long time ago. Somebody should have been man enough or woman enough to come forward a long time ago when that man was beating Cassie the way they were beating her, the way he was pimping her out. And ain't no way I'm finna be at a party while you recording me. You're not finna be recording me at nobody's party, and then use that for leverage to get what you want from me.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be stupid and weak-minded to let this man get leverage on you.
I'm not gonna say she was stupid. I'm gonna say she was abused. I don't want to blame her. She was abused. He beat the bricks off of her, from the lawsuit. He broke that girl. She still broke it. I personally think if you go, especially he got her real young. He got her real young. We read the lawsuit on here. And just from what I read, it's disturbing at all. It wasn't like he got together and started recording her the next day. No, he broke her down systematically. He beat the bricks off of her. Not a little smacking around, beat the bricks off of her constantly. She couldn't escape him. She felt trapped. And I think that's how those things occurred. It took her years to be able to even build up the courage to get away and to fight for herself. Like, I think if somebody, that's why a lot of these perverted ass men be trying to go after little girls, because they don't know no better and they're easier to control, abuse, manipulate. And especially if you isolate them from everybody that they're still kind of children.
But I'm talking about, I'm not calling Cassie stupid. I'm talking about everybody who came in contact with her, who essayed her or did whatever they did to her and recorded it.
Yeah.
Why would you? It was recorded, and it's not her fault that she had to go through that. It's the grown people's fault who allowed Diddy to get away with that. That was a child.
Yeah.
You don't know how to protect children anymore. You mean to tell me, out of all these people in this lawsuit, that y'all allowed Diddy to record everything that went on to leverage on you guys?
Yep. I don't know. I don't understand it.
I don't either.
Okay, girl, but I'm gonna let you go. But I appreciate you calling, though.
You're welcome.
All right. Have a good one. All right. Bye. Girls, it's just, what the hell happened? Oh, I thought something was wrong with my backdrop. I was like, what? Okay, I realized. I was like, what the heck just happened? Let me jump into these comments. We didn't even touch the comments today. She said, I remember this. Sean took the fall, repented so hard it became Jewish, child. He ain't with nothing to do with nothing, okay? Hey, DC, how are you? Please, y'all, if y'all been watching, please don't forget to run these. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I knew one of y'all was coming up.
Hey, Boo.
Yes, Yusuf. Hello.
Yeah, I always got to steal a minute because you come on when I'm at the plantation, so I always have to get some calls in and dip off. But when I tell you, Naughty Love, I subscribe to your channel. I didn't know she made content because I did appreciate when she comes up.
Yeah.
Definitely be having some real key points. And Jovi, you hit it on the head. And it's funny how you're in New York, so you broke it down talking about some, well, this one is grimy and that one's diabolical. And but you naming the boroughs.
I'm telling you.
Honey, it's a hot to the mess. But let me say a couple different things. I'm coming from possibly the same, possibly a different angle than your average, guy.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, it's interesting how when it's black women and girls going through all of this, no one ever notices. It takes for the ambiguous, Shout out to Cassie. I'm glad she's getting her justice and all of that. But did anybody notice how it still didn't trickle down to none of the black victims yet? And that's man or woman.
Yeah.
That's man or no, he settled less than 24 hours in the never before seen overnight settlement like that about something so large with so many millions.
Mm-hmm.
So to think that, that right there was all that it took to get the attention, because he did a lot of those things to a lot of other people. So that was something interesting for me to see. And you get these types of reactions when you see that it's guys. Yeah. Which is different than the way they'll respond to women as well, too. Because you see, like, think about the lady who came out and said from the Shine situation with the club that was her who got pow-powed in the face. Not the arm, not the leg, not you shot me in my pinky toe. You blasted me, a black woman like your mother, in the grill at the club. Mm-hmm. And the fact that story went under mass media's radar, then, so it's now coming out. That's because she had to speak up again. So for how long that she's been silenced? She had news interviews. She had little people who she tried to reach out to. She posted some cryptic messages on Facebook, but nobody cared. Nobody batted an eye. Nobody was like, oh, really? Diddy? What? And then, but even with Shine, they're like, oh, Diddy took the charge for Shine, but nobody threw in there that an innocent black woman was struck in the face. So that's the thing I'm saying. And so it's a lot of men who, a lot of wingmen, let's say that. A lot of wingmen, dusty bum cousins, homies, brothers, and friends who be on the sideline ready to get them scraps. They ready to get whoever falls to sleep drunk at this party. They're ready to get whoever takes the other glass. They're ready to get sloppy seconds. You got more men that'll do stuff like that than to ever speak out to help, yet alone a black woman, but even their own selves.
Yeah.
So, and then, so it's a lot of this that's been going on. The higher ups really love Diddy, how he lures in the blacks and other fools, because like I said, they're the wingmen too. He is literally a gatekeeper of all of this. And it's also gay for pay, all of that. A lot of these straight men willing to compromise themselves to get on. This been going on with the women. I repeat, it been going on with the women and young girls. Y'all been turning the other cheek and not caring nothing about it. Now that it's happening to a man, now everybody sees how big and bad this is.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting too. And I also agree with, I believe it was the last caller, about touching his own. Because that's how a predator do, and I definitely agree with that. And he, at the very least, got the sons turned out. You remember, think Lori Harvey, passing around her little strong puss, passing around father like son is what they allegedly said. Also think about the son at the parties with Kevin Hart. And they talking about, oh, that's the good light-skinned son, and then grabbing him by the neck all the time. Did he stay wrapping his arms around somebody's man's neck in the embrace? Is that his song, or is that Justin Bieber's song, Warm Embrace? Who sings that song?
I don't even want to think about it.
Girl, well, honey, when he turned him out too, they said that he took his little virginity. So this just a lot of different things. And so for the other groups of men, you know what I mean, to allow some black men to do all this type of stuff, trust me, they're getting theirs off the top. So that's why he's been able to be so powerful for so long, because so many people took the drink. So many people signed the paper. Yeah. And so I thought that was real sad. One more thing. What else is it? Oh, yeah. So they going into the industry, Bucci first. And that's how they've been having the women do that for a long time. That's why the women is hypersexual. They used to be the thoughts in the back of the video that they were saying to do this and to do that. But now they're in the front, and it's a problem. But now it's happening to them too, you see? And
Yeah.
so it's just so sad. And I think of all the child stars. That's I was talking about that the other day. All the child stars. You just see the innocent little picture of them as a little boy or a little girl, and they're just so cute. And then next thing you know, they're grown, strung out at the gas station, asking can they suck you off for some chewing gum.
Yeah. Yep. It's I just saw a picture of Amanda Bynes. I was like, who the fuck is that? I was like, oh my God. Like, it's just, it's nasty. It's dangerous and it's nasty work. I don't understand. I'll never understand someone wanting to put their child in. I don't care how much you want to sing and dance. No.
Right. I'll let you practice at home, but and I could teach you stuff. But even then, no. Like you'll see that when you grow up. You know, and so it's a lot of stuff. That's why that new social media law is very helpful. They're about to be 16. That's going to prevent a lot of young hopefuls for thinking they're getting into something that they getting into and don't know what they're getting into. And adults just be thinking, parents just be thinking, oh, well, I got parental controls on. This is something for kids their age, yada, yada, yada. Meanwhile, I'll be the people who made the software who got little predator tricks. So it's a lot of different aspects of this. And then they wind up in front of somebody for an audition. And I just remember, and it's crazy because I remember being a young hopeful and I remember all the auditions I went to. I remember a lot of stuff. And I remember seeing a lot of the kids who were younger than me. And now that I'm looking back, it's just like, this is all a lot of human trafficking stuff going on. It seems like you go in there and you sign up to be a model or something and you liable to wind up somewhere asleep. And so it's really scary. But do you notice what I'm saying? Do you think I'm reaching when I say that black women and girls been going through this and nobody cared until what happened to Cassie, light, bright, half breed, and
you ain't telling no lie. You ain't telling no lie. Yeah, you ain't telling no lie. They so caught up in is Meek Mill gay that they missing all of that other shit. People caught up too much in that, you know. And that now that's like the only reason that people are paying attention to what's going on. Like it's so much stuff that's been happening. It's like that's what y'all are focused on. That
they always do that to gaslight our community. Even with the missing women and girls, they only pay attention and put the resources out when it's a prank.
Yeah.
They do that for a reason, to gaslight us. So pay attention, you know what I'm saying, and say no. And like we need some type of device, some type of ball of team, some type of contraption that'll chop a D off right then and there in self-defense, some type of ball mace. Because we got to figure something out.
I agree.
Well, I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Thanks for letting me up. I had to sneak off and creep off real quick.
It's all right, boo.
Come up to let them know that they've been knowing what's going on, and half of y'all will pimp y'all kids out to this day. Y'all look for somebody. Y'all love when y'all see a Diddy, somebody who you can confirm is the gatekeeper. I'm going to leave it alone. They're dusty.
All right. Have a good one, Yusuf. Enjoy work.
All right.
Well, as best as possible.
Well, I'll be here creeping online.
All right. Okay, y'all. We are over an hour in. Y'all know how I feel about an hour, okay? A lot happened today. A lot was said. I agree with everybody who came up. Everything is, it's just nasty work all over the place. This is just going to keep happening. More shit going to come out by, what's today? Today's Thursday. More shit coming out tomorrow. More shit about to drop tomorrow, the weekend. It's going down. This is, y'all, Diddy might get this weekend for all I know, child. Then the horoscope lady said March was coming. Okay, March is tomorrow, so any day now. Protect your children. Yeah. So as always, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all, because y'all know these kind of topics. It's too much. All right. So I'm gonna get out of here, but I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for supporting the video. If you are part of the replay gang, please don't forget to leave your comments down below. I want to know what you think. Like, subscribe, share, and support your girl. Don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms. If you are not already a subscriber over here, subscribe to the channel before you leave so you can see us when we here. Okay, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms except for Snapchat. Fuck Snapchat. They made me Jovi Beauty School because some hoe stole my name. Anyway, I love and I appreciate y'all. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden because there's no other way to